What's that one secret you will take to your grave? When I was working late at a convenience store 15 years ago, two masked guys walked in with baseball bats, demanding I empty the register. I stayed calm, having dealt with robberies before, but what happened next changed my life forever. While opening the register, I noticed through the reflection in the security camera screen that one of them had a tattoo I recognized. It was my brother Roy's stupid frog tattoo he got when he was drunk in college. I'd know that ugly thing anywhere. I couldn't believe it. Roy had been struggling since losing his job, but I never thought he'd do something like this. The other guy kept screaming at me to hurry up while Roy just stood there, clearly uncomfortable. His voice was muffled, but I'd heard him talk through masks plenty of times during COVID. It was definitely him. I handed over the money, about $300 total. As they turned to leave, Roy's partner suddenly swung his bat at my head. I ducked just in time, but Roy stepped between us and shoved him back. They argued, and in the scuffle, Roy's mask slipped. Our eyes met for a split second before they both ran out. The next day, the police came by to take my statement. They asked if I could identify either robber. I lied and said I couldn't see any distinguishing features. The detective seemed suspicious, especially when the security footage showed the mask slip, but the video quality was too grainy to make out faces clearly. A week later, I found an envelope stuffed with $600 in my mailbox. No note, but I knew it was from Roy. What I didn't know was that his partner had been watching my house, planning to silence the witness if I talked to the cops again. One night, while closing up the store, that same partner came back alone. He pulled out a knife, saying he knew I'd recognized Roy and he couldn't risk me talking. Before he could reach me, Roy appeared out of nowhere and tackled him. They fought violently, crashing into shelves and displays. I grabbed the baseball bat we kept under the counter and swung it hard at the partner's head. He went down instantly. Roy and I stared at each other, both breathing heavily. The partner wasn't moving. Roy checked his pulse and looked up at me with panic in his eyes. "He's dead," he whispered. For the next hour, we cleaned every surface they'd touched and wiped down the security tapes. We wrapped the body in garbage bags and loaded it into Roy's truck. He said he knew where to dispose of it so it would never be found. The police investigated the partner's disappearance but found nothing. They interviewed me again since he'd been a suspect in the robbery, but I stuck to my story about not recognizing either robber. Eventually, the case went cold. Roy got clean after that night. He found a good job, started a family. We never spoke about what happened, but every year on that date, he sends me a text that just says, "Thank you." His wife and kids have no idea their loving husband and father once tried to rob his own brother, or that we covered up a killing together. Sometimes I worry the truth will come out, that they'll find the body or the partner's family will keep pushing for answers. But it's been 15 years. Roy's oldest daughter just started high school. His youngest is learning to ride a bike. I look at their happy faces in the Christmas cards he sends and know I made the right choice.